Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Shisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Guys, I want to talk about this very obviously messy relationship, situationship, whatever it is going on between Tyrese and his current ex-girlfriend. Now, the last thing that everyone heard was he wanted to settle down, but she didn't. So he broke up with her, right? And not only did he break up with her, he went on social media and started talking shit, which of course kind of rubbed everyone off the wrong way because Tyrese is known for expressing his feelings on social media. That's when headlines like this one came out. So this article read, in a social media rant against his now girlfriend, the Fast and Furious actor calls Zelly a master manipulator and claims that he wants to settle down. I want to address this specific issue first, and that's the issue of grown men going on social media platforms to vent out their personal problems. It's not a good look. It's not. And it's especially not a good look for a man, right? It shows that you're highly emotional and that you don't have other people in your life that you trust who you can share your personal business with. The internet's not a place to go out and pour your heart out to, right? It's just not. Because most people, I'll be honest with you, at the end of the day, don't care. Honestly, no one ever fixed anything by going on social media and complaining about their ex, relationship they're in. No one ever did, right? You go seek professional help. You go talk to someone professionally. The internet is not a place to vent out. And as a man, bro, it's just not a good look. You want to have people around you where you can go share what's going on in your life. Your friends, right? Your boys, good male friends around you to share stuff with. And it's one thing to share something that you're going through, something that you think other people can learn from. It's another thing to get on there and start talking shit about your ex or current girlfriend, right? That is feminine behavior. You will lose respect, not only from men, but women don't like that coffee either, right? They don't want to be in a relationship with you and think that you're going to go on social media and talk about your problems, which is exactly what happened with Tyrese. His girl had a problem with him going and sharing their situation out in the public. But Tyrese is known for doing this, but that's not the plot twist in this whole thing. What I really want to focus on is this. Tyrese was obviously ready to settle down with Zelly Timothy. He's got a 25-year-old young influencer, and he wants so badly to settle down with her. Listen, the man's a successful actor. What's surprising to me is that he's putting all this effort to fight for this 25-year-old Instagram model who didn't want to settle down with him. But here's the plot twist in this whole thing is she's changed her mind. Yes, in a recent post shared by the Shade Room, she basically confesses she regrets her decision of not wanting to settle down with Tyrese and that she loves him, right? In short, she said a whole lot of other stuff. I'll read a little bit of what she said here. She confessed her love. Here are the posts. I have them all here. You can pause and read them yourself. I'm not going to read them. And apparently they're in therapy now trying to work out a situation, and it looks like they might be working things out. And not only that, Tyrese took some shots at the internet basically saying, hey, I know you guys don't like me putting all my business out, but it's just who I am. I love hard. He said, it's people like me who get hurt the most because I love and I love and I give and I give. And I'll tell you what this is giving. It's giving a man who is desperate for love. It's giving a man who doesn't know his worth, a man who's desperate for validation. You want people to acknowledge that you're this great guy who loves and loves. You know, the problem with guys like that is eventually they snap. I'm just going to put this out there, right? Eventually they think that the love they're giving in the world is not being reciprocated. I hate that I'm laughing right now. Eventually they snap. Right? People who talk about, I love so hard, I do this so hard. It's like, what do you want people to do? You want people to be okay with you venting online? Well, they're never going to be okay with it. Let's just be honest here. Women post the emotional quotes and the cringe stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. Women do that. But when a man does it, it just seems a bit off. Why? Because as a man, you know, you're supposed to be able to contain certain things. And again, I'm not saying don't vent, look for people to talk to, right? But the whole posting quotes and talking about your problems on a public platform. Tyrese doesn't like the fact that he can't do that and everybody be okay with it, but that's just never going to change. My last point is this. In my own personal opinion, since Tyrese has made his private life public, I'll speak very openly about his situation right now. He should not marry this woman. He should not marry this woman. Why? Because he had to convince her to marry him. She wasn't begging for the ring. She wasn't hoping and wishing one day you would get on your knee and ask for it. You were doing that. You have her on the pedestal. She holds the keys to marriage in the situation. That's unnatural. But you're the A-list actor. You're the more accomplished out of the two of you. It's not looking good. If you're going to get married in today's day and age, at least have a woman who naturally finds you attractive. You is begging, wanting to get married to you. She wants you. A woman should never think or feel like she was tricked, somehow manipulated, pressured. Her first answer was her real answer. Her first response was her real response. She probably just stepped back and said, you know what? I may be missing out here on a good financial come up. Taking back a woman who you proposed to for marriage and she turned you down, because that's what it sounds like, and then changes her mind and comes back to you, and then expecting therapy to bring that natural desire, natural burning desire, is a recipe for an already failed relationship. And that's why I think this just won't end well for Tyrese. That's why I think he needs to walk away and reassess the type of woman he's getting involved in. But you know, there's certain guys out here, man, who just will never learn. There's guys out here who, because Tyrese strikes me as the type of guy who wants genuine love. Relationships are not about just love. Love is great. Tyrese strikes me as the type of person who truly, truly believes in idealistic ways of looking at love, right? Believes in the one, believes in unconditional love. All red flags, by the way. None of that stuff exists. There are many ones. Love always has its conditions. And people who believe and put so much pressure and expectation of I'm giving, and they expect the same thing back, often get disappointed. You have to be realistic about what you want. What's the purpose for your relationship? What's the purpose for this relationship, right? But yeah, man, that's about it. Listen, guys, always curious to know what you think. Share your thoughts down below. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.